What's good, y'all? It's Moban Kiki, aka the Kaizen Creative, and today we're drawing Biggie Smalls and Eminem and just some random Pinterest girl that I haven't named the picture of yet. But today I just want to talk to y'all, catch y'all up on a few things. We're on the 8th draw with me. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Well, sketch with me. And so far, I've been doing a lot this last week. So I've been trying to get to Taiwan, and I didn't want to jinx myself on the opportunity, so I haven't really brought it up. I'm going to bring it up now, even though I don't know the certain answer yet. I'm still waiting on one of the places to say yes or no on whether or not I can teach over there. And I also need to turn in my passport, which is something I'll be doing in a minute. But I had got my picture taken last week for it. Had to go to Walgreens. I didn't even know Walgreens took passport photos. They did it so quick too, and I had to make sure I was cleaned up enough because I haven't had my hair cut in a little over a month. I need to schedule that. But in the midst of all of that, I've been trying to make sure I can get over there, which I don't think will be much of a problem. It just depends on how much the houses and stuff cost over there. But the American dollar is worth a lot in Taiwan, so that part I'm grateful for. And I'd be getting paid American dollars if I do get to teach over there. And the whole opportunity is just to teach English. And I've always wanted to travel. I've always had this nagging feeling that I need to travel because, one, I love new things. I love novelty. Maybe that's part of the ADHD, but I love new things, y'all. And I feel like it's essential for my growth, and I have to expand my horizons. And I just can't stay in my home state for so long, for too long. And I feel like I missed part of that opportunity when going to college, because I originally wanted to go to college in California, or really anywhere out of state, but I was real fixated on going to California. And that didn't end up happening because, school costs a lot of money. And Columbus College of Art and Design was the only one that gave me the opportunity I needed in order to not have to pay for school while getting the necessary education that I needed in order to even, compete, or at least get to know the software that I would have to use in the industry, and even being able to animate, because at first I was an animation major and I wasn't seeing a whole bunch of schools that had an animation program, even a basic illustration program. Most had fine arts, and fine arts isn't what I was looking for. But I've looked at so many videos on Taiwan, and it looks amazing compared to how it is in the US. And yeah, sure, I'd be in a place where little to no one speaks as much English as I do. And most people would be speaking Mandarin, but I'm okay with that because that's going to force me out my comfort zone. I'm going to have to learn a little bit of Mandarin in order to get around. I would have to learn how to navigate around a whole island by myself. I would have assistance, of course, but I would definitely go out my way just to actually travel and get to know the area myself. Food isn't too expensive over there. Y'all, you get a full course meal for $6. Something that would be $20+ here in the US would only be $6 there. And again, I'd be getting paid US dollars. So I think it would work out. I pray that it does. And I've just been preparing for that while also preparing for these upcoming conventions I have. And if I don't get into Taiwan, then I just need to make sure I get into these conventions, because I've been applying, and I stopped applying after this Taiwan opportunity came, since if I moved to Taiwan for 6 whole months, I wouldn't be able to go to those conventions, you feel me? So instead, I have been waiting for those ones and seeing if they accept or not. because if they do accept me, there's a chance that some of them are just going to pull money out of my account, and I don't want that to happen. You feel me? Because first off, to me, I should have up to a week to be able to be like, yeah, I'm able to make it to this convention still, take the money. Like, that's what Indiana Comic Con did, and I appreciated them for that. Because other conventions, they'll just take the money out. You don't even know when you'll get accepted. It could be a few months from now. It could be the next day. It could be the time you have a car problem. Like, you never know. So, I just been focused on those things and trying to create more novelty in my life, because things have gotten too repetitive for me, and I don't like that, especially at like work. When I say I'm so bored out my mind at work, like it irks me. It irks me a lot because it's so easy to do. It's not challenging, and all it is serving food, like expensive food that I think is too expensive. Serving drinks for like $5+, and they're not even worth that much. They're like 10 to 12 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. That's not worth that much money, especially with like how things are right now. No, doesn't make sense. And like the management sucks. Oh my gosh. Like, one of our managers, he's always answering for the owner, because he got in through nepotism, because they've known each other over 20 years. And like, he was already a manager before, but never in the food industry. But me and my coworkers have worked food industry for a few years now. Me personally, I'm about to be in the food industry for 6 years. I've been working since I was 16. So this manager, he's been nitpicking. Like, he's been nitpicking heavy. And it has already caused a few people to quit because he's micromanaging. He's trying to not even fix. He's just telling us to do little itsy bits of things. And it's like, okay, are you going to do that if you were in this position? Why can't I wear this? Why can't I do this when everything else is done? Like, bro, one of my coworkers got written up just because he brings a book to the job. Last time I checked, a phone is more distracting than a book. And when everything is done, I should be able to read a book. Like, if I can look at my phone, even though you barely want me to look at my phone, I should at least be able to read a book. What's wrong with a book? It's given burn the books, and I don't like that. But that's my personal take on it. My other coworkers are even tired of taking their stuff, because it's like, bro, we're tired of the micromanaging, and we're not going to keep putting up with it. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, we need the job, but y'all need us, and we can find another job. As bad as the job market is right now, like, I've been specifically looking for art jobs, and it's been hard to get that. And I graduated almost a year ago. It won't be a year till May. And I haven't had any luck with that. But I know for sure I could get another serving job easier. I just don't want another serving job. I'm tired of the serving industry. I don't want to work retail either. None of it has to do with my passion. And I don't feel like I'm contributing anything worthwhile in jobs like that. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's nice to make people smile and, give them good food, but I can contribute so much more. Which is why I've been making content, because it's like, I like to make art. I like to talk about random things. I've been looking at so many different things, y'all. Like, I've been looking on Ground News a lot lately. So many people have been sponsoring with Ground News, bruh. And I also just telling y'all about the things I've been finding out about, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Bruh, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is finally in Dragon Ball Daima, and I love that. Sorry if that was any type of spoiler. I don't think that would have spoiled y'all for real, because it's been everywhere online. So you've been lucky if you've been dodging it long enough before you've seen this video because it's gonna be like 2 weeks after it's already came out. And like even Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, bro. And we even got the adult versions. Like, let's freaking go. I've been a Dragon Ball fan since I was in kindergarten, bro. And it's the whole reason why I even started drawing in the first place. So, yeah, I've always been real heavy into Dragon Ball and anime. I've always been heavy into morals. I've always been heavy in helping other people. I've always been wanting to contribute in a meaningful way. But the way I know I can contribute is with my art. Just like other artists contribute with their art, whether it's through a story or an illustration that, pulls at you and it's like, ooh. Even if it's just something as simple as, ooh, I love this picture. I wonder how you did it. And then, it inspires you to draw something. I'm all about creating because I feel like all of us need to create, especially when it comes to us having to deal with any personal hardships going on in our life. Because a lot of us don't have other outlets. A lot of us are just working and going home to go to sleep. That's depressing. I don't want to do that all my life. Not if the work isn't meaningful. Not if the work doesn't give me any sort of passion. Not if I'm just dragging along. Like, my energy can be used better in other places. So I'm looking for other places. I be having so much downtime while I'm at work too, and that just makes me feel super understimulated. And like, I just be needing something to do. And like, outside of what is already done, like when we already have everything done, there's nothing else to do. And when there's nothing else to do, that just creates boredom. And when we get bored, we want to find other things to do. We want to find some novelty, find something to fill that boredom with. I would draw if I could, but they're not going to let me draw at work. They're actually against that. I already, yeah, new manager. Well, he not new now, but he was definitely on a no-go for that. The past managers didn't have any issue with that. So there goes that option. So I just be looking on ground news while I'm at work, because what else is there to do? I even be on the Onion because I love me some satire. I love sarcasm, y'all. It's just amazing. It fuels me. It fuels me. Outside of that, I don't see any point in being at that job other than making money and, talking to my coworkers, because my coworkers are cool. We just don't like the managers. It's literally just that. We be running stuff so smooth until the main manager decides to come to the location. Then the whole vibe changes, y'all. I kid you not. And it didn't start recently. Like, this has been a building thing. There's no reason why a few people have quit because you joined this company and you got this leadership role just because you've known the owner for such a long time. You moved here, we can give you empathy for that because, you're just trying to do your job the same way we trying to do our job. But at the end of the day, the way you talk to us matters. Because like, we're not gonna just be like, oh yeah, you need to do this. You need to be standing up the whole day, no break. You need to not be eating in front of anybody. You need to not, like, during your break. But let me give y'all more context. We don't tell you not to have business cards, our own personal business cards, in specific spots of the restaurant that aren't even in the way in the first place. We don't get on you about all the little things that we find annoying at the job, but y'all get on us about every little thing, even though it's all done. Like, everything else is done. Y'all just get mad when we have some downtime because y'all want us to act busy the whole time. This is not that. We're not doing busy work. This isn't school. Busy work wasn't getting done either, y'all. Let's be honest here. This is supposed to be a chill, laid-back environment, and it is exactly that until you show up. Until you want to talk to us. That's just the truth. And I'm 22. all my coworkers, they are within one of them is like 2 years younger than me, and the rest are a little bit older. We all in our 20s. Only one other person is in her, like, is older than that. She's like 40 something. And like, she's cool. Like, we have no issues with her. And like, the manager I'm talking about though, like, I don't know how old he is. I'll try to find it. He's most definitely like 60 something though. I don't think he's in his 50s. And he's just irritating. If he's in his 50s, he's in his late 50s. Like, yeah. But like, y'all, oh my gosh. Like, I know there's a difference in like generations, and like him and the owner definitely be like talking down on us, definitely due to our age, even though we got the experience. And it's like, y'all not trying to make a collaborative effort at all. Y'all trying to be more authoritarian with the way y'all run this. And yeah, sure, it's the owner's business, but at the end of the day, she need to treat us right if she wants stuff to get made right. If she wants things to be like, if she wants us to have a healthy work environment, we shouldn't have to fight for a healthy working environment. Like, y'all, this is why unions become a thing. And like, the pay's good, I'll give you that. Even though it is based on tips, it's just, we just happen to have a restaurant that is known enough for people to be like, oh yeah, let me go over there, let's try this. We get a lot of newcomers, a lot of cool people. But like, well, yeah, a lot of newcomers, a lot of new people. People give us compliments, we give them compliments. We make sure they feel welcome. But our managers be trying to act like we don't make people feel welcome. Like, where are you getting this information from? Because I'm not seeing none of the reviews. Every time someone walks in this restaurant, I say hi. I compliment what they got on. I tell them where everything is, how the restaurant works, and have them come up to me once they're ready to order. Because we don't walk to the tables. You order as soon as you get into the restaurant. But yeah, that's my little TED talk today about restaurants. I've been annoyed about this because, man, this happened 2 days. Well, part of the drama happened 2 days ago, and I'm just sick of it. And I'm ready to get out of this environment. I need to change the environment because I think it would really help me at the end of the day, and like, really help me level up the way I want to level up, just in life in general. My name is Joshua Myers. Y'all know me as Mobon Kiki, aka the Kaizen Creative, and I appreciate y'all for sticking around. Peace out, y'all.